Congrats! You did it! You've officially ruined your kids. That time you were so exhausted you couldn't listen to one more story about their teenage drama. Yep, that was the moment. The time you zoned out on your phone just to get a minute of peace. Unforgivable. All those years you said no to their endless requests because you were juggling work, aging parents, and your own sanity. You might as well start their therapy fund right now. You are a walking, talking mum fail. But today, I am telling you that all of those failures you replay in your head at 3 a.m. aren't just okay, but are actually a sign that you did a pretty great job. Before we dive in, consider hitting that like and subscribe button and join this supportive community. Thanks, and let's get into this. Let's be honest for a second. The pressure, even now, is completely suffocating. Every time you open your phone, you see them. Facebook. Perfect families. Their kids are graduating from top-tier colleges, landing amazing jobs, and having picture-perfect weddings. And there you are, looking back, feeling proud because you managed to get through their teen years without being committed. You know that feeling, right? That little voice in your head that whispers, "You didn't do enough." You see their curated highlight reels, compare them to your chaotic reality, and the guilt just piles on. It's that feeling that you were constantly falling short, that every mistake was a permanent crack in your child's future. It's exhausting, and it's based on total bullshit. The secret the perfect parents don't want you to know? The whole idea of a perfect parent is not just impossible, it's actually bad for your kids. Let's talk about the game-changing idea from a British paediatrician and psychoanalyst named Donald Winnicott. After observing thousands of mothers and babies, he coined the term good enough mother. Winnicott realised that children actually benefit when their parents fail them in manageable ways. The good enough mother is one who is sensitive and responsive, but who doesn't instantly gratify every single need. She provides consistent care, but she also lets her child experience small, manageable frustrations. This isn't neglect. It's about preparing them for reality. It's about teaching our kids, in small doses, that the world isn't perfect and won't always revolve around them. Every time you let the struggle with tough assignment, or they had to wait while you finished a work email, you were giving them a gift. You were teaching them patience and independence. Those tiny moments of being out of sync helps your child learn to manage frustration and self-soothe. These experiences help children develop resilience, learn to cope with disappointment, and build real self-esteem. A parent who acts like a snowplow, clearing every obstacle out of their child's path, is actually robbing them of critical learning opportunities. When a child learns that mum or dad isn't a flawless being who exists only to serve them, they start to develop a healthy sense of reality. They learn that life will have bumps, people make mistakes, and things won't always go their way, and that they are strong enough to handle it. And when you messed up and then apologised for it, you weren't showing weakness. You were modelling humility, forgiveness, and the power of repairing a connection, which actually makes your bond stronger. So, let's make a pact to let go of the guilt. In the comments below, share one of your so-called parenting fails. Did you give your teen terrible advice about their first love? Did you completely miss the deadline for their college applications? Let's celebrate our beautiful imperfection together and show each other that we're all in this. Embracing this good enough mindset is absolutely freeing. It's not about lowering your standards, it's about shifting your focus from an impossible ideal to what truly matters, your connection with your kids. This approach gives you permission to be human, and by modelling that for your kids, you give them permission to be human too. You teach them that it's okay to be imperfect, to struggle, and to feel messy feelings. At the end of the day, who you are as a person is a far greater influence on your children than a perfectly curated image of who you thought you should be. So congratulations. Maybe you did ruin your kids, if ruining them means preparing them for an imperfect world. Maybe you destroyed their chances of believing that life is a flawless, filtered social media feed. Instead, you are giving them something so much better, a real mum. A mum who tried her best, messed up, said she was sorry, and loves them unconditionally through it all. You are not failing. You are a good enough mum, and that is the greatest gift you will ever give your family. Thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next Fifity and Unfiltered video, my friend.